said, Lonnie, who's knocking on the door? And he said he didn't know, and he'd slipped his pants on, and I looked at the monitor, and all you could see on the monitor was just the backs, because there's the camera was pointing at the door. And I said, there's, you know, two men at the door that looks like they're in uniform, and I said, come on over here and open the door and see what they want. I kind of feel like it's my fault because I told him to come open the door, but anyway, I was touching his shoulder. I knew he had the pistol down by his side. He opened the door with his left hand. He opened it and he said, yes, sir. And then when the door went past his hand and they seen the gun, they shot him. I jumped on top of his shoulder and I said, oh my God, Lonnie, what have you done? You shot yourself. I darted into this room to get my cell phone to call 911, not knowing that the police was there, not knowing that the police had shot Lonnie. I thought he shot himself. And then I heard, come out with your hands up. And I said, wait a minute, y'all shot him, why did y'all shoot him? And he flipped my dog's bed over and he said, because he had that in his hand and it was Lonnie's pistol. This has just hit us sideways. They decided not to charge the police officer, and now they're charging Lonnie with aggravated assault on a police officer. Lonnie has a clean record, and I know how this works, and I know how it's going to go down. They're going to put him in there, and they're going to ask you to plead out or take a lesser charge, but then he'd be a convicted felon. That's just like taking your rights away. They didn't say drop your weapon. They didn't identify themselves. We did not know who was at the door. I did say that they were in uniform. It looked like they're in uniform. I couldn't tell if they were blue, black, whatever. I was mistaken. I thought they were blue. They were brown. But Lonnie don't never work a day. He's 45 years old. He'll never work a day in his life. He'll be in pain for the rest of his life. And now we have to come up with money for his defense. He was shot right here. It took out his liver, his kidney, if he has a floating kidney, his bladder.
Did you know they were police officers?
I didn't know. I just said, it looks like they're in uniform. Come over here and open the door and see what they want. He took his left hand, he opened the door, and they seen the gun down by his side, and they shot him. They did not say, drop your weapon. There were no words exchanged. Down by his side, and I was standing, I was touching his shoulder, because I knew he had the gun by his side. But Lonnie would never raise his gun anyway.
So you're saying he did not point the gun?
No, Lonnie never raised his gun. No, he did not point his gun at the deputy. He did not raise his gun. He did not point his gun. He opened the door, said, yes, sir, and he was shot. And I jumped up on his shoulder and I said, oh my God, Lonnie, what have you done? You shot yourself. And I go here. So I'm not knowing that these two police officers out here, that one of them shot Lonnie. I'm not knowing this when I'm going to get my phone to call 911. And then the man says, come out with your hands up. I still can't gather it.